check it out. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. It's about 9 a.m. or so. Got my coffee. And you're watching Gregsby Eats. I'm here at Havelock Food Centre to talk about Meng CHAR KWAY TEOW. Located in the central part of Singapore, Meng Fried Kway Teow is one of the better rated char kway teow stalls in the country, but only if you like your char kway teow on the slightly sweeter side. The family who run the store are rather private people, preferring not to give full names and usually declining video requests, but they were willing to share the long history of the store. Meng started in the late 1970s in a coffee shop at Block 88 Zion Road, and it was run by Mr. Tan. People usually gave him the nickname of Meng. Meng was actually his last name. So Meng's brother-in-law ran another char kway teow stall at a coffee shop at Block 22 Havelock Road. Because of a disagreement with the landlord, Meng swapped locations with his brother-in-law in 1983 and ended up being based at Havelock Road for 36 years. In the last decade or so, the store was run by Meng and his daughter, and in July 2019, the store moved to its current location at Havelock Food Centre, and the char kway teow is now solely fried by Meng's daughter. Mr. Tan is now in his 80s, but he still wakes up to prep all the ingredients for the char kway teow, slicing and frying the lapcheong, separating the noodles, and so on and so forth. And then he heads home when his daughter arrives at 9 a.m. So come, let's have this. Yeah, eating here, $5 with chili, and then cockle bean sprout, $5. Also with chili? Also with chili. Thank you. Okay, we're back from the store and we ordered one $5 plate of char kway teow, the largest that they have. It comes in a 3, 4 and 5, and then I ordered some cockle bean sprouts. Again, you find this dish at char kway teow stalls, especially the more traditional ones. Sometimes they actually display it in front of the stall, sometimes they actually don't. Actually, the first thing you'll notice is that when you stand there after you've ordered, right, you notice the intense temperatures which are generated when the dish is actually being fried. That means that there's a lot of nice charred wok hei in the dish. Obviously with char kway teow you need to eat it as quick as you can. But I've been filming B-roll footage, but it still tastes good. The char kway teow is double fried. First, the kway teow and yellow noodles are fried with garlic and seasonings and set aside, then fried again with ingredients. The final dish has a thick wetness and is comprised of lard, slivers of lapcheong, Chinese sausage, cockles, bean sprouts, soft egg bits, yellow egg noodles, and medium width kway teow. The taste profile has generous lard notes, spiciness if you ask it, smokiness, and a slightly more pronounced sweet black sauce flavour. At least that was the case all the time the last time. Back then it was sweeter, and it got sweeter when you bit into a lapcheong. But having eaten at this place for quite a number of times, right, I feel that the daughter's rendition is getting better. It isn't as sweet these days, and it's actually much more balanced. And of course the crunchy lard pieces are great now. As for the kway teow, it's medium width and it still has a very nice springy texture to it. And the cockles, here's one cockle. Fresh and barely seared, wonderful. Okay, now, the other dish I ordered is actually bean sprout cockles, which is this one. Look at that. Looks wonderful. Okay, so taking a bite. I've already explained what cockle bean sprouts is in another vlog. You can check it out there or there. But to recap, it's basically char kway teow minus the kway teow, the lak cheong, and the sweet black sauce. It's a good stir-fried dish full of fish sauce, lard, cockle, bean sprout flavors. It comes a bit wet as the tauge releases quite a bit of water, but the flavors are still very nicely prominent with a bit of smokiness. The cockle bean sprouts is lighter flavored, but that's good because then you can actually taste a little bit more of the bean sprout flavor and the garlic flavor. There's still fish sauce flavor though. So the cockles are barely seared as usual. The cockles look fairly sizable too. Okay, finished. So that was a look at Meng fried kway teow, which is I would say one of the better rated char kway teows in Singapore lah. I mean, would I travel half across Singapore to eat here? It is a perhaps, I'm not too sure. I mean, it is definitely one of the better options for char kway teow in Singapore. But what pulls it down is that, it can get a little too sweet depending on the day. And then there are also more than a few good char kway teow stalls in Singapore, probably near your area. You don't need to travel half across Singapore lah. You just need to do a little bit of research. But for those who live in the central town area of Singapore, right, for sure lah, Meng is definitely the stall to go to. It's either this one or the Zion Road one. So thanks for watching another episode of Crispy Eats, where each of the whole of Singapore. If you liked this episode, give a like, subscribe, comment below, turn on the notifications bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.